Elohim for the proof of, like, people, what you already showed us and what we were sharing with people about still buying subscribers and things. Like, remember, like in our second month or whatever, we went over 100,000, and then on the next thing, the analytics, we got like screenshots or different things of whenever and when we could see subscribers, we could know who our subscribers are and different things like that. Well, this is the proof of, and this person confirmed they are a man, and so it just goes to show on the back end, YouTube saying 100% female. They're wanting the world to look at it a certain way. They're wanting the world. People were telling me, I'm liking it, and your likes aren't showing up. I'm subscribing and it's not showing up. I'm watching the video and the number of watches and the views are not showing up. So people try to make it seem like your thing isn't inactive, that it's not active, that it's not powerful. But it's the word. The word is alive, active, powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing, abiding in this under to the bone and the marrow. And that's what Elohim is doing. He's moving. Messiah is taking over. So don't let the physical stuff fool you. And Yashar, when it was time for Abraham to be tested with sacrificing Isaac, the adversary showed up as a fake river. And it was because they had been in that place before that they were like, this river doesn't exist. This river is not here. That river is not there. So it's the same with this. This person's confirmed, I am a man. So the analytics lie, and even there's been times where we didn't add the tags when we posted certain videos, but YouTube added tags to connect it to other content creators and stuff that we didn't even put on there. There's times where we used something in the past, like months and months ago, but when I this month had posted some things and I was like, I didn't even put these tags on here, or this, like I said, with likes or with posts. And it's not about those things, but it's to let the believers out there know your work is very purposeful. Your work is reaching a lot of people. And even if it wasn't, when Elohim reveals to you, like, keep doing what I'm instructing to you to do, keep working in my cause, keep working in the field where I've told you to work, keep posting where I'm telling you to post, keep doing whatever I'm telling you to do, obey his command and fulfill your duty as man to Elohim. That's the whole reason I'm sharing this, because continue to work in the cause of Elohim. Continue to obey Elohim. Continue to be faithful to Elohim. Continue to follow his instructions. We have gotten message from people that have said thank you about how it has helped their families, how it has helped their marriages, how it has helped men. And in the past, we took record of the analytics when it was half woman and half men, or one woman 1 week, or only men 1 week. And so there's times where we know it's pastors on here. We've known our message at times is going out to seeing the same message from other content creators, other billionaires, other different things, connections to other platforms that we use. The business, which we don't put the business on here, but to the ministry that we do, and this is a space to be naked before Elohim, because I'm not here to hide the ways that you get through battle, when battle's happening, or when anger comes and how you angry and sinning not, or when Elohim gives revelation, and when Elohim gives word, and when he's giving the many facets of the believer. Basically, I'm here living out as a believer, as David did. Everything he did in the Psalms, everything he experienced in the Psalms, when he was in battle, when he was reigning, when he was sovereign, when he was in the caves and sent to the caves with other men, and then they gathered together and became a strong army, when they were rising up and becoming a strong nation. So just the many facets to Elohim, to his love, to walking in belief, to being who Elohim called you to be, made you to be, designed you to be from the very beginning. I mean, it's not necessarily that I'm going to put it on here, at least not at this point in time, but even to the point of who Elohim made me in the beginning through my name. And the same with my husband. It was just when the Father took me in an even deeper study about me and my husband and our identities, both of us, that was just even more all towards what Elohim does and is doing, and the love that he has for us, the plans, the things that he has orchestrated, the moments where he says, you're going to be like Stephen, have a heart of compassion. You're going to be soft and gentle in this season, or you're going to be the kind in this season, or you're going to be the vindicator, the justice, the judge in this season, or you're going to be the sovereign in this season. Or if he just called you to be a mouthpiece, he's called you to be a mouth, or he's called you to be an eye, or he's called you to be an ear, or he's called you to be a hand, whatever it is, like he gives the messages all the time. His prophecies are always being fulfilled. His word, his prophecy is true. It doesn't return void. And I just thank you, Father, for that. Thank you for constantly revealing the awe and wonder in all things. Love conquers all. In all things, he's, like with marriage, it's like the marriage with Elohim. It's like the marriage with Messiah. You're one, and you are not just enduring through all things, but you are, what did I write down, Father, that you gave me yesterday? But like through all things, you're still loving. He's still loving. Love is giving where there's lack. Love is still conquering. And he's consistent. He's faithful. He's on time. He's righteous. He's good. He is justice. He's the balance of weights and scales. But in correction, when he corrects, when he's like, I'm warning you, all these things are about to come. Pay attention to signs and wonders. Pay attention to that it's the last days. Pay attention to this. But rejoice. Even in the sufferings, he said, when the world hates you, understand it hated me first. Remember, I don't call you to be a friend of the world. I call you to be a friend of my son, Messiah. So those who love the world are an enemy and at enmity with Elohim. And I didn't call you that. I called you from beyond. I called you, your home is not of this earth. And so it's just a joy and an honor. It's an honor to be given the placement of Elohim, honor to be given the son of Elohim, honor to be given the love of Elohim, honor to be given the Ruach and the fruits, honor to be given when people don't. Sometimes they see you in a former season of a former ministry. There was so much of the be soft and gentle in the podcast that we were doing. In this one, there's a lot of I teach your hands for war and for battle, and you're like a Maccabee, or you're like Jonah. There's the seasons where you're like Jonah, or you're Job, and you're going through whatever Elohim says you're going to go through, where you're fulfilling the things that he says must be fulfilled. And it doesn't mean that you're going to you're fulfilling the duty. There are seasons or there's things where Elohim gives you choice, an opportunity, but there's some things where he's like, no, this is just going to be fulfilled. You're my servant, or what have you, and this is just going to be fulfilled. So I just wanted to thank you again, Father, and I just wanted to show that to the believers out there, to remind them, continue in what Elohim has given you. Continue forward. Continue pressing into all that Elohim has called you to do, because he knows the purpose. He knew the hairs on your head. He knows the people it's reaching. He knows if there's one word being sown and one word being watered. He knows it. His cause is being fulfilled, and that is valuable. Value Messiah, value Elohim, value the cause of Elohim, and know that it is important. Know that it is important. Know that it is vital for life, not only for our lives, but for the life of those who he has planned for it to reach. So shalom and be well. And I just thank you, Father. Give you all praise and esteem. Happy mid-week pick-me-ups and the completion of the week. This is the Father of Might and the right hand of Elohim. You are doing it through the sour hours. You are doing it through the praise hours. You are doing it through the golden hours. You are doing it through the power hours. Every hour belongs to you, Elohim. Every bit of light belongs to you. Every bit of time. All is made for your purpose. On earth, above the earth, and in all the other places that it speaks of in your word. So I just thank you, Father. Shalom, shalom to your children and those seeking you, and those who, the sons you reconcile, the daughters you're delivering, the prodigals, the one sheep you go after, the lost, the chosen, the purpose, the called, the elect. Those who are, you said nothing is wasted. So in the whole kingdom, whether you are a street sweeper or whether you are someone who is a priest, no matter what position the Elohim gives you in the kingdom or gives you in earth or gives you as he created you, may that purpose that he created you fulfill vessels of honor and dishonor. And so you reign over all things, Father, and you won't continue to do so. We just thank you. We love you, me, you, and all of your people, all of those that I'm, able to give that encouragement from, but not others, not just speaking on behalf of those. But anyway, Lila Tov, everyone. Shalom.